Great. 73.
A first down throw for Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around when it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
After that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jalen Carter in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. So the Eagles use their first time out here. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos extend the lead to 24-0.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Here's Harvey. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's Nix to throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down. Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Mims sent in motion here. He'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Before he can even think about returning that one.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
That's good.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurst. Peels it down to Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Flush to his right. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he knocked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. They break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hurts again. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. They've got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Go Silver, ready? Good, check. 180, 180. No time.
Again, Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
No touch, touch. Crowd love you. 180, 180. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton, getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This one from 54 yards out. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down. They'll go play action with Hicks. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's in! Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. It's his third touchdown catch this year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hey, thumbs up. Alert. Great.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Well, listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They're down and 3.
Alpha.
On the ground, this is Barkley.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And that one will be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
That's good for an Eagle.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch that.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Right, 63, 63. And anyway, crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
On 2nd down, Hurts. And they're going to get him the 2nd time. He goes down again. Nick Bonito, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
3rd and long for Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score Broncos 38, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. It was a game playing a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.